What words from a teacher change the way you see yourself? My name is Devin Reyes, and I spent most of high school trying to disappear. I wasn't dumb, not by a long shot. I just figured it was easier to let people assume I didn't care than to prove I actually did. My dad left when I was 9, and after that, it felt safer not to try too hard at anything. That way, if something failed, at least I wasn't surprised. I was the kid in the back row, with the hoodie pulled low, always drawing in the margins of my notebook instead of taking notes. Most teachers just let me drift. But not Mr. Langston. Mr. Langston taught 11th grade English. He was this wiry guy with glasses that always slid down his nose, and a voice that could either whisper or boom, depending on how awake you were. I didn't like English class much, but I didn't hate it either. Mostly I was just trying to keep my head down and get by. Then came the poetry assignment. He asked us to write something personal, which was teacher code for awkward. I remember almost skipping the whole thing, but something in me wanted to get it out. I wrote about my dad. About what it felt like to wait for a phone call that never came, and how I used to stare at the hallway light under my door, hoping he'd come back. I handed it in, expecting nothing. The next day, Mr. Langston pulled me aside after class. He didn't say much at first, just looked me in the eye and said, "Devin, you don't write like someone who wants to be invisible." That line hit me like a punch to the chest. "You don't write like someone who's hiding," he continued. "You write like someone who's been paying attention, someone who feels deeply. And if you've got that, you've got something rare." I didn't even know what to say. No one had ever told me I was anything other than quiet or lazy. But here was a man, an adult, who wasn't trying to fix me, saying I had something worth showing the world. From that day on, I started showing up a little more. I joined the creative writing club. I submitted a short story to the school lit magazine. I even applied to a college writing program, and got in. Mr. Langston didn't save my life in some dramatic movie kind of way. But he gave me something I'd never had before, permission to see myself as more than the quiet kid with a busted family. Sometimes, it only takes one person to say the right thing at the right moment to shift your entire perspective. For me it was, "You don't write like someone who wants to be invisible." Turns out I didn't. I just needed someone to notice.